The iPhone 17 series is out, and the base iPhone, the regular iPhone 17, I feel like this phone is gonna be destroying every other smartphone in that flagship price range, close to that flagship price range. Because think about it, I mean, the core stuff that people want when they pay in the flagship money, or the $800 price tag, or in India 83,000 price tag now, what are you getting with the phone? You're getting 120 hertz refresh rate, which all the other Android flagships are had, and everyone made fun of Apple for selling a phone without it, and now it has it. So that's done. And it's a full, as far as I know, it's a full 120 hertz display. It can go down to 1 nits, which means that the always on feature works. And so that's great news. And then the selfie camera. Now, selfie camera, it needed some improvements. I mean, the iPhone selfie camera wasn't all that great before. And now this looks like a fantastic camera. Now, I don't know what the actual quality of the images are, the light and all. You have to wait and see the reviews come out, whether it has better improved lighting and the software is better. But overall, the hardware is looking really good. I mean, now that the front camera can do portrait and vertical selfies without you changing the position of your phone. I mean, you can keep your phone straight and get a wide angle photo. That's how the sensor works. And that's so convenient and actually really important, because everyone uses the front camera for selfies. Everyone takes selfies, let's face it. Everyone takes selfies, and the putting your phone sideways and holding it at an awkward angle, it wasn't ideal. But now you don't have to do that, and this actually has the potential to create even better photos, because now the people can just look straight at the phone, whereas before they had to go look at the side of the phone or look at the center, because the cameras would be at the side. But now you can look at the phone straight, so I'm guessing that the eye position will be better. And yeah, that seems like a genius move by Apple, and it'll probably end up being copied by everyone else, because they kind of have to. I mean, this is a really great idea, and they did this by putting in a bigger 80 megapixel sensor. That's a bigger sensor, and there's some cropping and stuff going on. Not all the sensors used all the time. That's how this thing works, which is a great move. And then what else to say about the new phone? Well, the macro camera is a 48 megapixel camera now, so you can get the close-up macro photos. So basically, you get both the well, not both the pro level cameras, but you get both 48 megapixel cameras. Now, I'm not sure what the difference between the main camera and the main camera for the Pro and the regular. I don't know if it's the same sensor or not, but we had to wait and see it till reviews come out for that. But yeah, the cameras look good. The front overall look good. I mean, the only thing that's really missing that people would want is the telephoto, and the telephoto isn't something that everyone uses all the time, so I think people will be willing to deal with that. Plus, the Android competition at this price range, their telephotos aren't that great either. I mean, they don't have the big zooms either, so it's not a problem. And then there's the 256 storage option. So the base models all have 256 storage now. For the same price in the US. It's $799, I think, and it's the same price as before. And in India, the price has only gone up by 3,000 rupees. Before, the base iPhone was 79,900 or something. Now it's 82,900. I mean, you're getting the extra storage with just a small amount of money. And in India, usually cost about 80,000 rupees before. And the US, I think it was I forgot what the pricing was, but it was more before. And because of that, this looks like a fantastic deal. I don't see any Android flagship actually being able to beat this on a serious level. I mean, think about it. It has great cameras now, and it has the 120 Hz refresh rate, and it has 256 storage as a base option, and it has, I think, 40-watt charging. Yeah, charging speeds are improved, and I think it's about 40 watt for all the models. Now I'm not sure, but I think it's the case for the 17. And in which case, what does the Android flagships have that they can use to beat it, other than the Android software and how people like the Android software? I mean, think about it. Hardware-wise, there isn't really anything there, and software-wise, iOS is pretty decent now. It's pretty useful for everyone. So yeah, the Samsung S25, the Pixel 10 Pro, the OnePlus flagship, these phones are all gonna be in big trouble because of this phone. And if anyone is looking for to buy a phone and don't care about this, whether it's iOS or Android, they're all gonna be going for this phone, and because feels like the obvious choice. I mean, I can't see a choice for anyone to pick anything other than this phone, unless they actually want the Android experience. But this is looking like a great package, and this is definitely the hit that Apple needs this year. And sure, the Pro phones have a lot of Pro features and all that stuff, but I feel like, considering the price tag, this is the phone that everyone's gonna be getting. And I think that iPhone 17 is probably gonna be the biggest hit in the base iPhone lineup since since when the 10R came out. I feel like this is gonna be the iPhone 13 moment, in India at least. The iPhone 13 was widely successful. Everyone bought that phone, and I feel like the 17 is gonna be the new 13. And I don't even think that people are gonna be waiting for the sales next year where the prices go down, because it's worth the money, and people are gonna be buying it this year for the full price. And I can't really blame them if they can. So yeah, the iPhone 17 is a fantastic phone.